Okay. Hello. I'm terrible at these because I don't have a welcoming message and I don't have a outgoing message and I haven't turned my phone on silent. I'm terrible at this. Okay. If you've noticed, hold on, let me just change the background here. Ah, look at this content is My Hero based. Because I have an announcement at the end of the video. Haha! So you could skip to the end of the video, or you could see what I'm doing here. One sec, let me just make me smaller. Okay. I'm very late to the party because I'm an old grandma. And when tier maker stuff was popular, it was just everywhere. And I'm one of those people who don't like things when they're popular because I like to enjoy it on my own with no spoilers and no over abundantness. So, yeah, I figured I'd do this. It's kind of cool because I realized I can change the background and I can change the little thingies here. So I've tried to be whatever. And one was already made on here for class 1A. So, it was pretty cool. I haven't actually thought much about this. I do know who my favorite character is out of all of these. Well, not favorite character, well, maybe favorite character, I don't know. So this is gonna kind of shock you, but I'm gonna put some serious thought into who. I'm gonna say me, so this is like Starkyrie's pick. And yes, if you don't know already, I'm English, not American. I just do American voice acting. People want more American out of me than English voice acting, unless it's like super British. So I'm not sure how to feel about that. And I'm technically more West Country than I am my current voice, but this is my presentation voice. Anyway, I was gonna sort of do these in order, but Baka goes first, and I feel like that's gonna be a massive spoiler to who I pick. So I'm gonna do this the other way, and this is Starkyrie's pick. I'll probably do Akina's afterwards. I might roleplay some Akina, but I've been like really badly ill for the past 2 months. Coming on 3 now, and I haven't actually been voice acting lately, so I don't know how easy that's gonna be. But let's start with Sero, basically Spider-Man. So here we've got Purasu Arutura. I would lend you stuff, we hang out, but I don't know your birthday. I forgot to reply to your texts, which is kind of what I do to my best friends, but hey. And I pretend not to see you, which is what I also do. I put him... Sarah's pretty cool, actually, and he's part of the Baku squad. And I kind of... Hold on, I have to let my cat out. Come on in. She's scratching to come in now. Sorry about that. Alright, I think growing up I was kind of the Mina of the group. Like, a lot of my friends, if not all, were boys. Also now, I think I'd be cool with Sarah. I think I would lend him stuff. Do we hang out? But I don't know his birthday. So I'm going to put him there for now. We can change it. Mina is freaking cool. I think I'd be pretty besties with her. I think we get on quite well, apart from the dancing. Oh no, I can dance. I just choose not to. Let's put her there, because I think she's pretty swish. Right. Ida. This one actually surprised me. Because I don't really go for the Megane type. But I loved season 2 Ida. And that really shut up for me. So actually, I'm just going to cut to the chase. I think Ida is plus ultra. Because he's actually one of my favorite characters in the entire series. I think he's awesome. He's not just the nerd. He's kind of like a dad, and I'm really into the dad type. But he kind of has a dark side as well, so he's very deep and multifaceted, if that is a word. So yeah, he's actually one of my favorite characters. Mineta. I imagine a lot of people do this would put him down here, but I have mixed feelings with Mineta. So I understand why he's in the series. I think he's kind of comic relief to a drastic extent. So like, I don't think Dragon Ball would be as funny if it didn't have Master Roshi in it. I think you need that kind of pervert. And I think going by when My Hero came out, it was kind of a sensitive subject to have a pervert such as Mineta to come out. I still don't think he's top tier, but I understand why they've put him in this series. And apparently he's very popular with the Japanese audience, because a lot of Japanese men who watch My Hero, see my voice is going already, kind of look up to him. They're like, oh, My Hero, you're actually doing the things that I'm too embarrassed to do, or something like that. I probably would put him between the two, because I understand why he exists, but as a person, I would say I pretend not to see you. And I hope he gets a nice character arc later on, because I think that's kind of what most of these characters are about. They're very well developed. Sato is pretty freaking swish. I imagine swish isn't cool to say anymore, but I've been saying that lately. I'd probably put him here. I'd lend him stuff too. I feel like putting I would lend you stuff and then not putting anyone in that category means that I don't trust them, but I probably would put him in between here, so I'm going to put him here for now. But I think Sato is pretty freaking cool. He reminds me of, I'm not sure if this is before most of my watchers' time, but he reminds me of Ultimate Muscle, if anyone watched that growing up in Toonami. If you're about 30 odd watching this, there was a show called Ultimate Muscle. It was a wrestling program, I think, but it was like sci-fi wrestling. But he had the lips. Shoji? Is that his name? I can't even I don't know most of these people's names. He's pretty cool, but I'd feel really awkward talking to him. I don't think I'd get a good read on him. I don't think I'd hang out with him. Not because I hate him. I think I'd be too anxious to be around him. So I'm going to put him in I forgot to reply to your text. Kaminari, depending on... I love it because I'm learning Japanese at the moment. And we're doing like weather and elements and that kind of stuff. So when, I think it's either Denki comes up or Kaminari comes up, but I always get a little kind of weeb smile when I have to say that word. So it's like, hey, it's like in My Hero. I think Kaminari's pretty cool. I think I'm going to put him in one of these top 3. Well, maybe top 2. I feel like Ida's going to be on his own up here. I don't think I'd lend him stuff, but I do appreciate him a lot. I think he's that kind where he means to pay you back, but he keeps forgetting. So I think I'll put him here, but he's pretty cool. It's kind of a color thing going on at the moment. Love her, Momo. I'm not sure if you can hear it in my voice, but I have been compared a lot to Colin Clinkenbeard's voice. I even apparently look a bit like her, said Vic Mignogna one day. Oh no, I think he said I'd look related to her, but I have been called it in the past. I even auditioned for Momo in the My Hero Abridged by, I can't remember who the name of the company is, but they do like Sword Art Online. They're the ones who do the big Sword Art Online ones, but I auditioned and I didn't get the role, but it's fine, that's what acting is about. Momo, I would lend her stuff. She's kind of, would I hang out with her? I think I feel intimidated, but not so much. I think, but I relate a lot to her as well, because I have her anxiety and insecurities. Not as much anymore, but I'll put it up there. I can always change them. This is how long it's been. I forgot his name! And it's right there, but it's too small. Tokoyami? Hold on, I have to squish. Yeah, I think it's Tokoyami. I'm gonna just say Tokoyami. Is it Fumikage? Because I do like how all of them are... Oh my god, how long have I been talking? Almost 10 minutes, Jesus. Okay. I would put him up here. I hung out with a lot of goths growing up because I didn't really fit in anywhere else. So I can really get on with him. I think I'd lend him stuff. I think I'd be up here. I think I'd be quite cool. Tsuyu, I think I'd want to be her. I'd want to hang out with her to maybe get some of her energy of just how chill she is. So I definitely would put her up here. Maybe almost up here as well. She seems really self-assured and kind of know who she is and what she wants. And and I would want to hang around that, if not almost on an Ida level. So I may rethink that in a second. Same with, oh my god, this is how long it's been since I've my heroed. I know his name. I know it's Eijiro, but I can't remember his last name. It's not Kaminari. I used to get the two confused when I started watching. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't remember, and I'm sure people are screaming at me. I have to look it up. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to... I think it's recording my... I know, I had to look up that. Red Riot, My Hero. What's his name? I know it's a K. And my internet's really slow, so it's gonna take ages. It's not Kaminari, but that's all I can think about. Ugh, suspense. Kirishima! Right. I would not have got that. I've lost where I was. Okay. Shit, man. Sorry, dude. I put him up here too. Random stuff would hang out, but I don't know his birth. He's pretty chill. So before I hung out with the goths, I hung out with the skater kids. I could do 3 tricks. I could do grinding, which was the easiest for me. I could do kickflip, and I could do an ollie. Kickflip was 50-50, but I was still very proud of what I could do. And I could definitely see Kirishima as one of the skater boys. So, put him there. I forgot his name as well. I can't stop twinkling. I remember that. I'm gonna have to look that up too. Oh my god, it's been so long. I cannot stop twinkling. I don't know his name. Aoyama. Aoyama. Would I get on with him? I'm quite masculine for a girl. And I don't know whether him being a feminine man is gonna go well or not well. It might be 50-50. I think I'd put him here. Or I'd forget to reply to his text. I think I'm gonna put him down here. Not because I hate him, but just because I guess that's what this tier is about, is like how much I like them / hang out with them. I forgot to reply to his text. I think I'd have all good feelings, but I just would not be able to get on his level. Like, I just could not. I know her as Hagakure. I don't know why I remember that, I just do. Oh, I think I was looking up some stuff the other day and her name came up, so that's why. I don't get a read on. She likes girly stuff, and I'm not with that. Would I hang out with her? I don't know. I might put her there, but I feel like she's quite cool. I'm gonna put her there, just because this video is getting a bit long, but I agree. She likes girly stuff, and I don't. So same as Aoyama. I have had 1 or 2 girly friends in my 33 years of life. But no, I just don't think it'll work well. Jiro, on the other hand, I play drums, and I played piano or keyboard, and I played saxophone because I did air cadets, and I would rather play an instrument apparently. So I think I'd get on well with Jiro. I think I'd kind of put her on the same level as Suyu. Was like, I'm not worthy to be around your, like, laid backness, and how do you not anxiety? Hang out, but I don't know your birthday. Somewhere in between these two. I think I'd feel intimidated. Again, like, I feel like I should rename this I Would Lend Stuff. I don't know, it's so hard. It's so hard. I would lend you stuff. He's really cool, but would I feel intimidated? Yeah, I think I feel too intimidated. Like, I think for no fault of her own, I would just think she hates me all the time. And so I'd just be too nervous, whereas with Momo and Tsuyu, I would not get that vibe. I'm sure Jiro meant well, but I think that's just how it would be in real life. Let's try and make this 20 minutes. It's 14 at the moment. Oh yes, this guy. I got nothing against this guy. It's just I had to pick someone to replace. I felt like Mineta needed to be in the group to show the Master Roshi-ness, and I just had to pick Jiro. Ojiro? Eijiro? I don't know. No, Eijiro's freaking Kirishima. What's this guy's name? It's too small. My Ojiro, I think. To be fair, I know, what's his face? I've got the manga staring at me and I can't read it. Is it Horikoshi? I know he intended for this guy to be boring and that was his thing. But to me, it's just like, meh. So I think I'd put him in, I forgot to reply to your text. I don't think I'd forget to, I pretend not to see him. This guy's a sweetheart. And kind of reminds me of one of my close friends. And I think he'd be cool to be around because, like, I can help inspire him to be more confident, but at the same time, he seems very unjudgmental, and maybe he can help me chill. So I don't know. We hang out, but I don't know your birthday. I'd say here. Look at Ida just like ruling in that freaking plus ultra zone. I love Ida, man. Seriously, like, I'm so proud of him. It's this weird, like, kind of like dad vibe, but also son vibe, so it's very confusing. Todoroki. Can't help but forget him. He is cool. No pun intended. Terrible. I just want to take him to therapy so badly. There was a point where I was going to train to be a counselor, but it didn't go through because I was having my own problems. But maybe one day. So I just have like counseling vibes for some of these people, and I really want to take Todoroki to counseling. He's cool. Hang out with your birthday. Again, I think I'd get a kind of Jiro vibe, where with all intended good purposes, I just think like he hates me, so I'd probably try to avoid him. Deku's sweet. Definitely get a son vibe, little brother vibe. But I don't think I'd hang out with him that much. So yeah, we hang out, but I don't know your birthday. I actually don't know any of these guys' birthdays. I think Bakugo is like April 1st or something. I don't think any of these... I think the closest one to my birthday is Kaminari, because I think he's in June and I'm in June. Uraka. She's kind of got that bartender vibe where she's kind of girly, but she's kind of a tomboy too. So... would I hang out with her? I think we'd hang out, but I don't know your birthday. I think, like, we'd all hang and she'd be there and I'd be like, oh, cool, it's Uraka. But, like, I forget her first name or something a lot of the time. So I'm going to put her there. Ideally... Not ideally. Whateverly. When making Akina, so I really liked Ochako with Bakugo. So I was like, oh, how do I make a character that's gonna go with Bakugo, but kind of be someone of their own standing? And basically, lazily, because she was supposed to be a lazy character. It was just I wonder if I made a My Hero character, what would it be? Didn't really put much thought into her. I basically just made a Deku Ochako clone, like mixed the two together, and you've basically got Akina. And I think from then on, she kind of sprouted to herself, like made her own version of herself. So it's kind of interesting that they're both in the same tier. Bakugo, is he gonna go in Plus Ultra? I don't think so. I like him. I think this is because I haven't watched it in ages. I know there's a lot of Bakugo hate. There's a lot of like, oh my god, please let me change you for the better people out there. And there's a lot of like, oh my god, I wish he just eat shit and die people out there as well. I think there's a gender division actually with those two. Therapy. He'd kind of be goth kid, skater kid. I hang out. He's either I would lend you stuff, or we hang out. Or would I forget to reply to his text? I think I'd stay away from him more than anything. Because it's like, well, he's too freaking angry for me. I do not need that energy in my life. Oh my god, this is huge. So I'm glad I saved this till last. I don't think I'd pretend not to see him. And I don't think he's Plus Ultra. I would lend you stuff. I'm not gonna want to hang out with him. I forgot to play these. I think I'd like him more. I think we have a lot in common. But at the same time, I don't want to hang with that energy. Guys, I think I'm gonna put him in the middle. We hang out, but I don't know your birthday. I think I'd be like, yeah, I tolerate you. It's all good. If you're coming with us, then that's fine. But, you know, if you're going to get angry at me, I'm just going to ignore you. So, yeah, guys. He's not plus ultra. Freaking Ida, man. Woo. I have no special effects, but yay. Right. That is my tier list. Wait. Gotta go big again. And I guess it's kind of obvious to most of you what this announcement's going to be. But it's mainly the second part I'm going to say. So, after, I think it's been like 5 months since my last video, and probably almost over a year since my last Akina video. But I have decided to go back to doing my hero. I'm currently working on 8 minutes of content for season 4. It's a lot of fight scenes, so it's quite difficult for me at the moment. But Akina is coming back. My next video, hopefully, will be a My Hero Akina season 4 video. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and go back and forth. So I'm gonna do a My Hero video, and then I'm gonna do something else, and then I'm gonna do a My Hero video again, and then something else, to try and find a nice balance. But between May and June, I'm gonna be going to America. I have American relatives in Denver, Colorado. So I think I'll be on a hiatus at then, but I'll try and get it out before then, just so it's something to put up. You guys don't really know my face, singular. But if you spot me around Denver, Colorado, then say hi. I'm also going to California. I'm basically going to Denver, California, and then back to Denver again. So if I see anybody, if you see me in the street and you recognize me or you recognize my voice, say hey. It'll make me seem really cool in front of my aunt. But yeah, and the other thing I wanted to say was basically, would you think it's okay, asking permission on my own channel, if I post a part 1 of Akina season 4, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get all of it done. My last season video was like 13 minutes. I've done 8 minutes. It's a lot of energy put into it already. So I kind of want to do a part 1 and then release part 2 next time I do a My Hero video, which will be hopefully in like 2 or 3 months. So it's up to you guys. Please comment below if you are happy to see part 1 now, or if you want to wait. If you're happy with my choices from this tier list that I've done. If you don't think that Ida is best boy, then let's have a chat, because I think he is. He is amazing. But yeah, that's it. And I miss you guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me this long. Akina-less. I don't want to just post My Hero on here. I do want to post other stuff, because I love telling stories. I love animating. I love putting sound effects in it and having dramatic music and it all coming together, and I'm never gonna stop no matter what. But yeah, I've just had a really bad couple of months lately and not felt that creative, but now I'm back. I'm not gonna let it beat me, and I hope you guys are doing great in your lives. If you're suffering right now, it's gonna get better, because it always does, and you'll make it through it. I've made it through it. You can make it through it too. You could do it too. And that's what Ida would say, because he's awesome. But yeah, that's me for now, guys. I'll see you later. I'm about to burp.